Hey guys, Chelsea Kenyon the Lash Ninja here, and I want to talk to you guys today about communication so that we can effectively communicate with our customers, clients, and our potential people that might want to join our team. Okay, so the first part of communication is verbal. The words that come out of our mouth, the words that we type, the actual words themselves, okay? Nonverbal communication, meaning the words, not nonverbal, verbal communication, just the words themselves, accounts for only 7% of our communication, okay? What you say, 7%, got that. How you say it matters almost 40%, okay? So it's like 38%, something like that. So how you say it makes a huge difference in your communication. You probably experienced that before. If you heard somebody talking or communicating in the background or somewhere, you couldn't really hear exactly what their words were. You couldn't hear the verbal part of it, but you can hear the tone of their voice. So, you know, whether they're angry or frustrated or happy, you can tell what they're probably saying through how they said it. For example, we're going to communicate with the word no, okay? So if I just say no, okay, I probably don't really mean it. It's low impact. It's just kind of no. Where that goes with that, you know, I don't know. It could be serious. Maybe she's not serious about that now. I don't know. Okay? And then if we can create a little bit more impact, we are going to say no. Okay? So that's a big difference from just no to no. So that same word now has so much more impact just by our tone of voice. And then you could go even crazier. No! You know, now we're getting a lot of attention, okay? So if I'm standing across the room from you and I say no, you probably won't even hear me. You're not even paying attention. If I say no, now maybe you're paying attention. But if I start screaming no, somebody's going to be paying attention. So how you say it completely changes the communication. And this goes for social media as well. Let me show you. I have an example here for you. Okay, if I am on social media and I post a picture of some of my product or whatever it is, and I say, check it out. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, maybe scroll. Okay, what if I put up an amazing before and after picture, or a before and after pic or video, not a before and after picture, a picture of the product, a picture of the actual packaging of the product, maybe it's a tube, maybe it's a box, however it is, and I put a picture of the product and I say, check this out. Okay, that's going to get a little more attention. The fact that you used maybe some emoticons or something eye-catching in there, you're using all caps, you threw some exclamation points in there, so this is going to get a little bit more attention. Also, pictures speak 1,000 words, right? So a picture, an amazing before and after picture, a major transformation from before the products to after the products, put a picture of that up with something like this. Oh my gosh, have you seen this? Blah, blah, blah. This is going to get a lot of attention. So as somebody's scrolling down, they see all this going on. They're like, whoa, I got to stop and see what this is about. Especially when you include that amazing before and after picture, they can't help but be curious as to what exactly is going on, what exactly you're showing them. And so that picture, that before and after picture, is a non-verbal way of communicating. I could put that picture up there by itself, and I'm communicating something. I'm communicating what my product can do without even having to say anything. Non-verbal communication, the visual part of it, what you see going on, actually makes up over half. Okay, so you have 7% is what you say, about 40% is how you say it, and your non-verbal communication is actually worth the most, basically. In real life, non-verbal communication, if you're talking to a friend, that's your facial expression, your body language, your movement, whether you're jumping, dancing, looking away, distracted, distant, maybe you're reaching out and touching their arm, all that stuff is non-verbal communication. Now we're working on social media, so it's a little bit different when we're talking about non-verbal communication on social media. Obviously, with being on Facebook, we are not touching people. We're, they can't see if we're distracted. They can't, see whether we're smiling, whether that we look angry. They can't see those kinds of things. So our nonverbal communication on Facebook is the use of emoticons to be a little bit more attention getting. Amazing before and after pictures. And an amazing before and after picture is very high impact. It's going to get a lot more attention than just a picture of a product, because it's just a packaging, it doesn't demonstrate what that product can do. Another way of nonverbal communication is tagging someone, because when you tag them, you're indicating, hey, I want you to check this out. Now, I definitely don't recommend the overuse of tagging, because then it just becomes spammy and yucky, and nobody wants to be tagged a million times in your product post. The occasional tag, if it's something that maybe you've been talking to somebody about already, and you just kind of tag them like, hey, check this out. This is what I was talking about, that sort of stuff. So anyway, so keep that in mind when you're posting on Facebook, and even when you're communicating in real life, that how you're saying things and your body language and the pictures that you're showing, those count for so much more than the actual words. So don't worry so much about what you're saying, worry about how you're saying it and what kind of pictures and nonverbal communication you're giving. Also, when you're talking about like low impact, we're just kind of like, yay, and then medium where you're like, woo, and then high, wah, crazy. Okay. Don't be high all the time because then that can lose its excitement as well. Now, so I like to keep it middle of the road most of the time, and then once in a while throw in a really high impact, wow, look at this kind of a thing. So anyways, I hope that helps you guys kind of work on your communication a little bit more and start using pictures and the way you're talking and exclamation points and more high impact words to get more attention to your posts and to your products and to build your business. Good talking to you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.